OC spray in the video.
Oh my God. I'm hot right now, so.
This is Melvin Cordell and Valerie Cordell. For 10 long years, 7 children were forced by their own parents to live in extreme living conditions. So, what really happened?
Melvin Cordell and Valerie Cordell.
Melvin.
Oh, Melvin.
In New Mexico, police discovered a shocking scene. According to state officers, the children were forced to live in a cave in unsanitary conditions and endured years of physical mistreatment and improper conduct from their biological parents. Authorities report that the children were forced to live in underground spaces connected by makeshift passageways for nearly 10 years. One child reportedly became pregnant and was forced by her parents to undergo a medical procedure. On October 23, 2024, state police and investigators arrived at the property. The length of time described, nearly a decade, elevates the case from temporary neglect to sustained, systematic mistreatment, indicating prolonged exposure to harm rather than an isolated lapse in judgment.
Let's take it easy. Are they big dogs?
Yeah, but I mean, they seem kind of scared.
They're pretty scared of us.
Okay.
So I'll OC spray in the video.
Oh my God. I'm hot right now, so.
The land is severely deteriorated, littered with trash, debris, and containers believed to contain unsanitary waste. Officers begin searching for the Cordells.
Hello, New Mexico State Police.
The dogs are back there, so I feel like
Just, I don't think they'd booby trap anybody. You guys already know. Just 48. There's a white van. Oh,
that's a different one.
oh okay.
That's the one that was driving.
So this is the camper.
As they move deeper onto the property, the level of clutter and disorganization increases, reinforcing concerns that the conditions are not temporary. Officers locate what appears to be an underground structure. Signs of habitation are visible, including clothing and personal belongings, though no one is present at that moment. Police discover animals on the property, including a horse kept in visibly neglected condition.
Right now? Oh, nobody. This ain't right, dude. This pen? Yeah. Hey, bro, this is 1273. You said county doesn't have anyone there? One of them just helped us with that. One we drive a call.
The horse's hooves are severely overgrown, and the enclosure appears unmaintained. Neglect of animals on the property further supports investigative concerns that basic care standards were not being met for any living beings under the Cordell's control. Caseworkers from the New Mexico Children, Youth and Families Department arrive to assist. Together with police, they continue calling out and inspecting possible living areas.
Hello, guys. Hello. New Mexico State Police. Mr. Cordell. Melvin Cordell. Valerie Cordell. We want to talk to you guys real quick. We have CYFD here. Hello. Hello, New Mexico State Police. Are you guys home? I'm not sure if this down here is your guys' residence. We're trying to make contact with you guys. Hello.
Describe.
New Mexico State Police, hello.
They right here. Is what they described. Hello. Is that their well?
There's Porta's bathroom stuff out here. We're just trying to make contact with you guys. Information, let's go. Hello.
This the other one? This can't be okay. What's
Bro.
Hello, stay please. Anyone here?
Hello. This is a trampoline.
Another trampoline here.
Okay.
So,
Let's go. Yeah, there's 2 more.
That's holding something up. I don't know. It might lead to something they described.
I see. Yeah, there's the bed.
Multiple trampolines and additional structures are found, increasing concern that children were spending extended time in unsafe and unstable areas. Police confirmed the investigation began after a tip alleged criminal conduct involving a minor. That information prompted coordination between law enforcement and child welfare authorities. The case advances only after an external report, underscoring that the conditions persisted without intervention until information reached authorities.
Oh, is that a kitty? Watch out, kitty. I don't think they are. Let's just make that effort of the door that we knocked on the door in case they... We were in the trailer. Yeah. Whew. Crazy smell, bro. Oh.
Inside, belongings are stacked high, doors are unsecured, and strong odors suggest long-term neglect. Investigators identify major safety hazards, including large open holes with steep drop-offs, posing a serious risk of injury, particularly to children.
The only thing that I can think of, the residence, is what was described, which is the bed, because at least that's true. That's known to be true. The little pooping containers that are everywhere.
My biggest concern is like if the kids are safe. Like there's a lot of concerns, but just like there's no like barrier. You know, one of the little ones can just straight up fall in that big old hole and really hurt themselves. That's like my biggest thing right now is like that big old drop. Because even myself trying to walk through that is a little.
Yeah. So it's your call. What else did you need?
That was it.
Okay.
We could check out the other address that we have where the other girl stays.
The search is still ongoing by social workers and police. Initial findings have caused widespread concern.
What pole?
Yeah, but look at these yogurts. It's like.
Is there an electrical pole somewhere? Oh, is that the free food that they get?
Yeah, but look, this isn't edible. Like these yogurts have.
100%. You're right. Yeah, look at that's probably out in the sun.
Yeah.
Walmart's or Deming's hot.
Spoiled and unsafe food supports allegations that the children were denied consistent access to proper nutrition. Police later said they had determined the Cordell family's 16-year-old daughter had been subjected to improper conduct by Melvin Cordell since she was 12 years old. Prosecutors now say the teenager and her 6 siblings were all subjected to similar mistreatment. The youngest child was only 6 months old. The presence of an infant significantly heightens the severity of the conditions, as infants are especially vulnerable to environmental exposure and nutritional deprivation. According to police, the children were not allowed to sleep indoors, but had to sleep outdoors. Mattresses were found lying in the open, and sometimes they had to rest in broken-down vehicles, like this truck. Photos from the scene also show the entrances to caves and tunnels where the children sought shelter and refuge. Police said the children were sometimes left to starve. When police failed to locate the family on October 23rd, they returned the following day. On October 24th, 2024, Melvin and Valerie Cordell appear at the property entrance. They acknowledge the police wish to speak with them and do not appear surprised.
How's it going, Melvin? Morning.
Melvin and Valerie Cordell appear at the entrance of their property.
I was told that I will be meeting Officer Carrillo.
He's on his way right now. Okay, so maybe another 5 minutes or so. All right?
And I need to get my wife a chair.
A chair?
And she's probably thirsty. After eating small.
The Cordells wait calmly while officers arrange for the lead investigator. They engage in casual conversation and accept an offer to sit in a vehicle due to the heat.
I appreciate it. Is this all your guys' property from your guys' house up to the road? Is that like all your guys' property?
Not this. This is 5
Right
acres.
back here
Oh, is where
our line is. And so this belongs to ours. We haven't talked to him in several years.
Oh, okay.
He offered to sell it to us, but at the
I don't know what
time,
state he's from.
yeah, he's back east. I still have his information, but we weren't able to at the time, and so I suppose the offer still stands, but
It'd be so hard.
we gotta enough right now to
Got
keep
quite
our
the
hand-
space out here,
keep our
right?
hands full.
How did you acquire this land?
My mom, she purchased this 10 acres the not these 5 that were on here, the 10 acres after. And then whenever she had finished paying for it, they offered the surrounding property on just a takeover payment.
25 more acres, so altogether it's 35.
So we started buying the rest of it.
Eventually, the conversation shifted to more everyday topics, revolving around how the family ate, bought food, and grew crops.
Vegetable garden, for the most part. We're not interested in market produce because we would rather just be self-sustaining and then be able to feed others, be able to share.
We had a lot of horses, but every time when we left after whoever threatened our kids, every time we came back, one of our horses was dead.
Yeah, we lost livestock, lots of it. We had a pretty good collection of dogs ourselves, and they kind of protected our place for a while, but then they were taken. As soon as they were taken, we started losing livestock again.
As you may have heard, he described a lifestyle focused on self-sufficiency through gardening and animal husbandry. Court documents later highlight contradictions between these claims and what investigators observed, including spoiled food, neglected animals, and unsafe living spaces. Charging documents state the children were forced to live outdoors and underground in man-made passageways and caves, 4 to 6 feet deep, exposed to extreme weather, unsanitary waste, lack of hygiene, and the absence of basic safety protections. On December 17, 2024, police returned with a court-authorized search warrant. In the early stages, the investigators did not yet fully understand the terrain of the area they were entering. Finally, investigators turned their attention to the area they believed to be where Melvin and Valerie Cordell lived.
You two with me? Say police, search warrant. If you're out here and hear me, make yourself known. Say police, search warrant. If you're out here and hear me, make yourself known. That area right there is used as a little bedding area. Watch me. It doesn't seem like it, but there's a bunch of like random areas where they stay at.
Officers searched multiple trailers and associated structures, documenting varying conditions but finding no occupants.
Say police, search warrant. If you can hear me, make yourself known. Say police, search warrant. If you're in here, make yourself known.
At that point, authorities moved on to inspecting a physical house, identified as the place where the Cordell family had previously lived.
State police, search warrant! State police, search warrant!
Electronic devices, including laptops, are examined and collected. Melvin Cordell claims some devices are outdated or unused.
Oh, okay. So this is okay. Oh, no, you're good. No. Okay. All right. So this is the one that you drive around town. Okay. The laptops are right here. Oh, the laptops are back here. Okay. I hope so. And these are the ones that you use, like what happened to the one that, or do you still have the one that you did use by any chance?
No, we don't have one that we used. We had one years ago, but it doesn't really turn on anymore.
It doesn't?
I don't even know where
Do you
that's
still
at,
have that
though.
one?
I don't know where it was.
Good, but
You
just
don't know where it would be
where.
at?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember when. When did it?
Go away.
Oh, they're still in the boxes and everything.
Stop it. I have taken this one out and I tried to connect it with our phone. I don't think I ever did.
Oh, okay.
I was going to, but I don't think that I ever did.
Okay.
This one I have charged it. And I powered it on once.
Okay.
Do you need it? The box is dirty. When we parked our van.
Better with the box and everything? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll keep everything together. We'll take the box too and everything.
All right. This is just the key that my wife gave me.
No, yeah. You're good.
I'm sorry for the mess. As soon as we parked this, we got overrun with mice.
Oh no! Come on,
Oi, dogs. Okay.
They have to stay clean too. Like
Yeah.
Fans are gonna be all.
Yeah, but you're good. You're good. It's the end of the day.
Evidence is secured. Melvin Cordell apologizes for the condition of the property, attributing issues to rodents. On February 21st, Melvin and Valerie Cordell are taken into custody. Melvin Cordell faces 24 felony charges, including 16 counts related to child mistreatment, along with additional charges involving improper conduct and evidence interference. Valerie Cordell faces 18 felony counts. Both are held without bond pending trial. The police flashlight beam illuminated the damp tunnels where 7 children endured a decade of prolonged suffering. As evidence of mistreatment and exploitation gradually emerged, we painfully realized that the silence of the outside world is sometimes complicit in the crimes within. The Cordell family case will forever remain a stain on the record of true crime, reminding us that maternal or paternal love is not always sacred without morality and legal oversight. We need to promote early childhood education on children's rights and self-defense skills. Simultaneously, support from welfare organizations such as the Department for Children, Youth and Families, CYFD, needs to be more closely connected to the community so that no cave can exist in real life. Let's work together to protect the future. Thank you and see you tomorrow at Liu Channel.